Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. This is box number 4 of Hour of Devastation out of our case. I've already split the box open there with my knife cutter. That's why you're not seeing me getting in there. My knife cutter! It's a cutter that cuts knives! You know what I mean. A box cutter, whatever. Shut up. I know words. Words are things. We're gonna leave it in the box this time. Let's get right in. Let's see what kind of interesting value we can pull. There's nothing in the common slot and nothing really in the uncommon slot. There's a couple uncommons that are worth mentioning. Especially Claim to Fame. That's one of them. So there it is. Look at how curved that is. Coming right out of the pack. Wow. Alright. I believe that MTG headquarters, or Unsleeved Media, talked about that. Our first rare is a Jru with open eyes. Or with eyes open, I should say. And we got a full art forest. That's one. Now, ruining our rule of... normally we were seeing the full arts all on the right side of the box previously. That's obviously not the case here, as we've opened one already. Sifter Worm is a very good uncommon in sealed. Torment of Scarabs is seeing some interesting fiddling in standard, I've seen. Scavenger Grounds. Ugh. And we got our foil rare already, an Imminent Doom. So, nothing super exciting there, but that's 2 full art lands in a row. But Imminent Doom is... I can see that it might see some play with, like, red deck wins or something, because you do have a lot of 1 and 2 drops in red deck wins. So if you can drop this on turn 3, then on turn 4 you could play a 1 drop into a 2 drop, and then a 3 drop the following turn to get some extra burn on, which is not terrible. Struggle to Survive, and hey, we got our first mythic, and it is a Planeswalker. Semut, the Tested. Very good, very good. We got a little cat token there, and 3 full art lands in a row. So again, these boxes seem to be packed where like the packs with the full art lands are all on this all together. Like they're in groups. So the first box we opened, they were all down the right-hand side. The second box we opened, 5 on the bottom left row, and then the top 7 on the right-hand row. And Hour of Eternity. And a Swamp. So really, the ones we're looking for is like the Runanap Excavator is the rare, I think, that everyone's chasing. Although I guess the Hour of Devastation, the namesake of the set, is also high value. Jace's Defeat, Dagger of the Worthy, Liliana's Defeat, and Swarm Intelligence. Also, another full art land. That's, what, 5 in a row already? Jeebus. Man. So, and we've been averaging about 12 full art lands per box, which is like above average from what I'm hearing as well. Unconventional Tactics, Struggle to Survive, Devotee of Strength, and Driven to Despair, with yet another full art land. That's 6 in a row. 6 in a row. We've opened our foil rare already, and 1 mythic, which was Samut, or Samut, or however you want to friggin' pronounce their name. This is Defeat, Hashep Oasis, Desert's Hold, and Endless Sun. Endless Sands, I should say. With a full art forest. 7 in a row. We're looking for Nicol Bolas and Hour of Devastation and not Catcher's Last Mercy and not a foil God Pharaoh's Faithful, but we are getting another full art land. We did have a foil in that pack though, so that's pretty good. Pretty alright. Okay, so no Claim to Fame, no Braid. God Pharaoh's Gift. An interesting card that I've seen played in Draft and Sealed. Seems very broken in the limited format just because essentially lets you bring back every creature. Like you can trade them off early for their creatures and then get them back later in the game as 4/4s. So your smaller, like, 2/2s and 3/2s and stuff come back as bigger creatures. Doomfall, Desert's Hold, Riddle Form, and Apocalypse Demon. Haven't seen this guy played much. I'm assuming that's probably because he's not great. That's 10 packs, 10 full art lands in a row down the left-hand side of this box. My goodness. Sinuous Striker, Farm to Market. This card seems also fairly good in Limited. 3 mana to destroy target attacking or blocking creature. That's pretty much standard at instant speed. However, you then have a 3 mana draw 2 cards. It also makes you discard 2 cards, but that's not terrible, especially late in the game, like if you're flooding out. Vile Manifestation, and the Scorpion God. Second Mythic. We're not even 12 packs deep in the box yet. Another full art land. So the Scorpion God is okay. The Scarab God is obviously the one that you're looking for. But I like the Scorpion God because I like putting -1/-1 tokens on things. It's a lot of fun. And in this format, it can be a lot of fun. I'm planning to build probably a red-green-black deck with the spiders and the Scorpion God and things like that. I think it should be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see how it plays. I don't think it'll make or break anything in Standard, but it'll be fun around the kitchen table. Champion of Wits. This is a card that's seen a jump in the last little while. This card's up to, what, I think like $6 or $7 now? It's crazy. It was only like $2 for a little while there. It's jumped up quite a bit. Another full art land. So that gives us 12. We opened a full art land in every pack we've opened so far. If we stop now, we will be 100% full art lands opened. Should we stop? No, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Obviously. As you see me crack the pack. Supreme Will. Appeal to Authority. Obelisk Spider. This is the spider I'm talking about. I played a draft the other day on MTGO. And I built a green-black deck, and it was, like, the craziest deck I have ever played on MTGO. It was just bonkers good, and I wrecked everyone with it. In fact, I only have 1 trophy in the draft league, and it's from this deck. Hey, there's the rare that I was talking about. Very good. Ruminap Excavator, 2/3 that lets you play your lands from the graveyard, so that's good to see. And a foil Unraveling Mummy. What am I doing? I'm putting... My foils need to sort of be over here. We know we're not going to see any more full art lands. So I'll put them down here. And if we do... See, look. No full art. If we do see a full art land, I'll make sure I'll put it to the pile. Oh no. That pack just, like, ripped a little small piece off. I'm sorry, Semet. Your face... My apologies to your face and everything in between. Okay. Bloodwater Entity, Vile Manifestation, Unraveling Mummy, and a Nimble Obstructionist. Another one of the couple dollar rares in this set. Seems like an interesting card. It's flash. When you cycle it for 3, you can counter target activated or triggered ability. That you don't control. So you can't counter your own stuff, but you can counter your opponent's. I had it happen to me in a sealed, and it sucked a bunch. Steward of Solidarity, Supreme Will, Eternal of Harsh Truths, and Bontu's Last Reckoning. Another one of the rares that's sort of hovering around the $4 or $5 mark right now, so not a bad little rare. And we got a foil Torment of Venom with... just a regular old mountain. So we've already opened all our full art lands from this box for sure. If there's another one in here, then I don't know. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised, which never happens. I'm never surprised. Sunset Pyramid, Saving Grace, Vizier of the Anointed, and a Mirage Mirror. Another one of the rares worth a couple bucks, so not too bad, not too shabby. We're about halfway through the box now. Let's keep plugging along here. Hope Tender, Obelisk Spider, Sheffet Dunes, and an Imminent Doom. That was our foil rare from this box, so I'm not going to touch on it too much. If you want to hear about it, you can rewind back to where I talked about it. Magmaroth, Unconventional Tactics, Overcome, and Emit Eternal. A couple bucks, I believe, as well. Very solid card. 5/5 for 3 that basically when it deals damage to the player, it removes all the -1/-1 counters on of it. And yes, it has a downside that whenever your opponent plays a spell, you put a -1/-1 counter on it. But still very good. Abandoned Sarcophagus. This was the deck that I just finished playing in my draft. I had a Locust God and an Abandoned Sarcophagus, and then I just went straight cycle. So I had like all the blue-red cards that cycle. It was a fun deck to play, but I didn't do very well. Put it that way. Let's see here. And we got an Earthshaker Kenra. I saw for some reason that this card is like $6 on MTGO right now for some reason, and I don't know why. It's only like $1 card in paper, but it's like $6 online, and that like never happens. Cards like never have a higher value online than they do in paper, like hardly ever. Imaginary Threats, Overcome, Dagger of the Worthy, and Hour of Promise. All right. No other full art land yet, so let's keep moving along. I hope everyone is doing well today, and that your day is treating you well and good, and what have you. Reason to Believe is our rare there. Let me know, what you're thinking about this set. A lot of people are saying it's not great. I'd love to know what your take is on the set, and if you've had any crazy experiences with playing or pulling. What's your favorite card to play with versus what's your favorite card? There's a difference, right, between those two things. We got a Ruminap Hydra, and we got a foil Traveler's Amulet. So there you go. Just a regular old Swampy Doo. Just a regular old Swampy Doo. Gideon's Defeat. All these defeat cards are very interesting for limited formats. A second Scavenger Grounds. Oh, man, but we got a foil Fraying Sanity. That's pretty sweet. 2 foil rares in one box is obviously a sweet, sweet deal. You normally only get 1, so having a second is pretty awesome. And the fact that it's Fraying Sanity, which is one of the cards that's like up and coming in price, is pretty awesome. So that's always cool to see as well. So there you go. Still no other foil rare though, or not foil rare. No full art mountains or plains or lands in general. We hit those 12 first packs, and we haven't hit another since, which I believe is going to be the case for the entire box. I don't think we're going to see any more. A second Fraying Sanity, this one not foil, but that's okay with me. We got a Magmaroth as our foil in that pack. Man, that foil Fraying Sanity is probably pretty sweet. I don't know what its value is, but it's not like crazy. Like, it's not a foil Hour of Devastation or a foil Nicol Bolas or something like that, but like, still pretty sweet. And we got a Chaos Maw as our rare here. Let's keep moving along. Sifter Worm. Vizier of the Troop, Inferno Jet, and hey, this is a mythic that I don't have yet. Uncage the Menagerie. So this is 2 green and X. Search for your library for up to X creature cards with different names that each have converted mana cost X. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So you get to search for X number of creatures with converted mana cost X, and you get to reveal them and put them into your hand. And they have to have different names, but like if you know you're running a whole bunch of like 4 drops or 5 drops, you can just cast it for 4 or 5 and just be like, pow, I fill my hand with a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Farm to Market, Ramanap Ruins, Banewhip Punisher, and a Hostile Desert. Nothing too exciting there. We're a little short on the mythic count too. We only have 3. So 2 foil rares, 3 mythics, 12 full art lands, 1 claim to fame. We haven't hit a single Abrade yet. Abrade is the other uncommon that I was going to mention before. Hour of Revelation. So that's the white removal spell. Not a bad little removal spell considering it. I mean, it costs 6 Yeah, that's a little expensive for removal, but at the same time, you know, it costs 3 less if there are 10 or more permanents on the battlefield. So when you really need it, it's cheaper. Crook, Bloodwater, Sunscourge Champion, and Refuse to Cooperate. Still no other full art land, so you know, holding true to the 12 a box that's happened to us so far. Steward of Solidarity, Devotee of Strength, Dunes of the Dead, and we got the Scarab God. All right. That's the one you're looking for, the most expensive of the gods right now. I think he's sitting around like $8 to $9, something like that. This guy's really cool. Glad to have another copy of him in my collection, so that's good to see. Good old blue-black zombies, right? Who doesn't like blue-black zombies? Probably your opponent, I guess. Unless he's also playing zombies, and then he's probably okay with it. And a Resilient Kenra as our rare there. Alright, 4 packs left. 4 packs. Let's plow through this. Alright. Hope Tender, River Hoopu, Sand Strangler, and a second Fraying Sanity. We opened 3 Fraying Sanities in this box, one of them being foil. Holy moly. Did you need a playset of Fraying Sanity? I can help you out. I can help you out. Alright, so now my YouTube community has all said, you know, this next box I'm going to open a sweet invocation. I don't believe that that's going to be the case, but we'll see. Wildfire Eternal. We did get a sweet full art island foil. That's pretty awesome. Man, I don't know what's going on. So we did get another full art land. I said there probably wouldn't be another one, but we did get one. But it was in the foil slot, so it doesn't count because the regular land was a regular land. But a full art foil land is always nice to have. I opened 0 in Amonkhet. I didn't open a single full art foil land in Amonkhet. I've opened 4 so far out of Hour of Devastation. A second Hostile Desert. Okay. Okay. So we're a little low on the mythic count. We only got 4. I guess that's like the low end of average. I think most boxes supposed to have like between 4 to 6. I think that's what most people say these days. Maybe it's 4 to 5. So we're on the low end, I guess. But, you know, overall, not a horrible box. Quite a few decent rares there. Angel of Condemnation as our last rare. But I mean, like, 3 Fraying Sanities, one of them being foil, 2 foil rares. We got a Planeswalker. We got the Scarab God. Can't really complain. Got the Ruminap Excavator. Got a Champion of Wits. Got a Bontu's Reckoning. I mean, we opened some pretty decent rares in this box. This was a pretty decent box. I'll have to see how it compares to my other boxes. If you watch my YouTube channel, you'll know that the last one that I posted, I said it was my best box that I'd opened. This may beat it. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget that I have a store, nerdvana.store.ca, where you can get singles and stuff. I should, once I'm done opening all my Hour of Devastation, I should have the Hour of Devastation product up on my site. I generally try to make the prices cheaper than that of TCG, mainly because TCG won't let me sell on their site. So that's literally the only reason I don't sell on TCG. Yeah, I could put stuff up on eBay, but I just don't like eBay, to be completely honest. I feel like there's a lot of junk on eBay that's hard to sift through, and so I have my own site. Makes it simple. Makes it easy. Anyway, I also have a Patreon where you can get discount codes to the store. So if you're looking for discount codes, you can do that. Or I do grab bags, and I also have tiers on Patreon where you can get a bundle or a booster box that I'll open for you and ship you whatever you want out of it. So if you don't want all the junk and you don't want to have to deal with all the bulk, I'll open it for you and ship you only what you want out of it. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.